Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Just got back from a donut event. I was kind of thinking about it. We are here on Saturday, November 1st. And for many of you, unfortunately, you're going to be experiencing the SNAP benefits that you were, normally used to, that could help you take care of the food needs of your family, are not going to be coming this month. And that puts a lot of folks in some really, really challenging positions. And I just think it's kind of gross that we are feeding our children into these stupid political games, this back and forth nonsense. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that we have a country where this is even something that we need to think about. I just did a little research here, some looking up, and 54% of SNAP recipients are women and 39% of them are children. So nearly 40% of all SNAP recipients are children that are now not going to get the normal food that they were able to. Now, Ohio, Governor DeWine is taking some money out to fill the gap here in Ohio, which is great. I think he's still a little bit slimy with blaming the Democrats in the same sentence as talking about how they're going to be providing SNAP assistance. I think it was an unnecessary addition to his statement, but whatever. And then obviously there's been a couple of judges who have ruled that the federal government has to pull from their emergency funds to help fund some of the SNAP program. But at the end of the day, the end result is that the program is not being fully executed. It's not being executed equitably amongst all of the states. Are going to have different needs that are going to go unmet. And so one of the things that I would just like to mention here as I think about this is that it's just kind of disgusting, the position that we have put our families and our children in. And if I am senator, when I am senator, I will be fighting for things like this every day to make sure that there is a consistency of our programs so that, one, we can make sure that they're being delivered quickly and efficiently, and two, we are, removing as much waste, fraud, and abuse as we can. But the thing I would like to remind people that when it comes to these programs like SNAP and Medicaid, that the vast majority of the waste and fraud in these systems is not from individuals making use of these resources when they shouldn't. It's things like improper billing, inefficient, ineffective billing for services and for distribution of resources. And so I think if we really want to be a country that takes care of everybody, then we need to be a country that takes care of everybody. And the fact of the matter is, I think it's something almost 40% of our population is on food assistance or a welfare program of some kind. Like, this is a completely unsustainable thing. And we need to be setting our people up for success instead of ripping on them when they come to make use of government programs that are specifically designed to help them get through the hard times. And I've been there before. I have been on unemployment before when I transitioned from jobs. When I was at OSU, there was a reduction in force. And I had to find a new job, and unemployment, it wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to help me cover my rent and some of my bills. And it was really, really important for me to be able to, just survive. And I consider myself a relatively fortunate person that I have some levers that I can pull to take advantage of to help get me out of like super hard times that other folks don't have. And they're going to get stuck in these terrible positions that they can't get out of. They just need a little help to smooth over that transition from maybe one job to the next, or an unexpected car payment, or God forbid, an unexpected health event. And so we need to get it out of our mind that these people are, they're lazy, they're not contributing, whatever. Like, these folks are busting ass to try to make things work for themselves and their family. Most of them are working. Most of them have jobs. And so I'm really hoping that those that are going to be struggling can find a way maybe there's some church resources, some local government resources that you can make use of. Also, for my campaign kickoff event next week, we're going to be collecting food and donations for some food banks to help them out. We added that at the last minute here because of the shutdown. So if you're coming to my kickoff event on November 5th, then make sure to bring some canned goods and non-perishable foods, or you can always donate money, obviously, to help those out. But we're going to try to help as many people as we can. We're going to help spread the word. We also have a couple online events where we're going to be trying to collect some donations and support folks, because it's really important that we all kind of band together right now during these really difficult times. It's heartbreaking. I really am sorry for those of you who are experiencing a tremendous amount of pain over the foreseeable future. Hopefully this won't last too much longer, but we don't have really a clear idea of when this government shutdown might end. So if there's anything I can do for you, please don't be afraid to reach out. I will try my best, but I'm wishing you all a lovely weekend. Hopefully next week our leadership in Congress can help get this stuff resolved. But it's going to be a hard time for a lot of people, and I just want you to know that I am here for you as best as I can. So don't be afraid to reach out. And otherwise, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.